Welcome to Ælementz, your daily source of insights across finance, science, and beyond. Whether you're traveling, taking a lunchtime stroll, or simply relaxing at home, we're committed to providing new content every day, so join us to grow and learn while living your busy life. Imagine the 15th century, a time when much of the world was still a mystery. Maps were blank beyond Europe, and rumors of distant lands filled sailors with equal parts excitement and fear. Now picture the first explorers setting sail into the vast unknown, risking everything to chart new territories. This was the age of exploration, a time of incredible ambition and discovery that reshaped our world forever. But what drove these daring adventurers, and what were the lasting impacts of their voyages? Let's dive in. What was the age of exploration? The age of exploration, also called the age of discovery, spanned roughly from the 15th to the 17th century. It was a time when European explorers ventured across oceans, uncovering new routes to Asia, Africa, and the Americas. The era was marked by remarkable achievements in navigation and shipbuilding, making it possible to cross vast seas that were once impassable. But it wasn't just about curiosity. It was about power, trade, and wealth. Countries like Spain, Portugal, England, and the Netherlands raced to claim lands, establish trade routes, and secure resources. For the explorers themselves, it was a chance to gain glory, riches, and sometimes even immortality in history books. How did the age of exploration begin? The spark for exploration came from the desire to reach Asia, known for its spices, silk, and other valuable goods. Traditional overland trade routes were slow, dangerous, and often controlled by rival powers. So, explorers sought sea routes to bypass these obstacles. Portugal led the charge. Under Prince Henry the Navigator, Portuguese sailors charted the African coast, eventually rounding the Cape of Good Hope in 1488. Then came Christopher Columbus, sailing for Spain in 1492. Believing he'd found a new route to Asia, he instead stumbled upon the Americas, though he didn't realize it at the time. These discoveries opened the floodgates. Vasco da Gama reached India by sea in 1498. Ferdinand Magellan's expedition circumnavigated the globe in 1522. And explorers like Hernán Cortés and Francisco Pizarro ventured into the Americas, forever changing the course of history. Many explorers didn't set out to discover new continents. Columbus, for example, was searching for a quicker way to reach Asia and never realized he'd found a new world. Even Magellan didn't complete his famous circumnavigation. He died in the Philippines, and his crew finished the journey. Another twist? Exploration wasn't just a European endeavor. Chinese explorer Zheng He led massive expeditions in the early 15th century, sailing across the Indian Ocean with fleets that dwarfed those of Europe. However, China later turned inward, leaving the global stage open for European powers. Why was the age of exploration so transformative? The age of exploration didn't just expand maps. It reshaped economies, cultures, and ecosystems. The Columbian Exchange brought plants, animals, and diseases between the Old World and the New. Potatoes, tomatoes, and chocolate transformed European diets, while horses and wheat changed life in the Americas. However, this exchange also brought devastating consequences, like the spread of smallpox, which decimated indigenous populations. Exploration also laid the groundwork for colonial empires, with European powers claiming vast territories. While this brought trade and technological exchange, it also led to exploitation, slavery, and the erasure of indigenous cultures. The age of exploration is a reminder that discovery often comes with a cost. How does the age of exploration impact us today? The legacy of the age of exploration is all around us. The global trade networks established during this time evolved into the interconnected economy we live in today. Languages, foods, and traditions from far-flung places have become part of our shared human culture. At the same time, the era's darker legacies, colonialism, inequality, and environmental exploitation continue to influence global politics and society. It's a period that reminds us of humanity's ability to achieve great things, but also of the responsibility that comes with exploration and innovation. 2 lessons from the age of exploration. First, curiosity can change the world. The explorers of this era pushed boundaries, proving that the impossible could be achieved with determination and innovation. Second, exploration carries consequences. The age of exploration teaches us to think about how our actions, no matter how ambitious, affect others. What fascinates you most about the age of exploration? Is it the daring voyages, the discoveries, or the lasting impact on our world? Share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, while exploration opens new horizons, it also challenges us to think critically about how we shape the world we uncover. Thanks for being here. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. A new episode is coming tomorrow. Don't miss out.